Thanks for coming. Great environment. Um, Thankful for our fans. They were great. Gave us that great edge. Proud of our guys. It's been a tough stretch. It's nice to have Dylan back and healthy, but Jeremiah, tremendous today. Ace, a double-double, blocked 3 shots. It's a UCLA team that's very good. Has been ranked all season long, and obviously we were connected. It was great energy. We out-rebounded a really good rebounded team. They caused the most turnovers of anyone in the country just about, so we handled that with 10 turnovers. But a lot of respect for UCLA. Great win, great environment, and proud of our guys. It's been a tough couple weeks, and these guys just kept fighting. They've been doing a tremendous job in practice, and they keep plugging, so I'm proud of them.
Jerry, Steve, what was it like not just to win, but to see your guys play and win the way you want to see your program play? With the rebounding, the hustle plays, the defense.
Yeah, we got, some 50-50 balls. We blocked shots. We were just connected. We've shown signs of it, and, in this league, you better be connected for 40. I thought we were connected for 40, made our free throws down the stretch, showed really, really good signs of getting better. And it's a young group, and Jeremiah came off the bench. Martini gave us great minutes. Jay Will did. Emmanuel was outstanding. So every guy contributed, contributed to winning today, and it was nice to see.
Alec and then Brian.
You mentioned the free throws. Started out a little slow, 7 of 14 at the line. Then you finished 14 for 17. And was there a switch that flipped in that second half?
I wish I knew, because I would flip it in the first half. We have guys very capable. This could be a terrific foul shooting team, but you missed a few, but you got to fight through those obstacles. They are a very physical basketball team. They're very handsy. I love the way they play defense. They hit you on every possession. So, the free throws were huge tonight, because, they're going to foul, and the way that they play and how hard he has them playing is, and especially down the stretch when you have the lead, they're going to foul. So, pleased with our guys at the free throw line.
Brian.
Steve, you touched on Dylan being at his full level. Just what kind of a difference does it make when you have him healthy and able to attack the rim and just do all the things he does offensively?
I mean, he's the leading scorer in the Big Ten up until when he got, sick. So he gives us a different dimension. He can rebound too. We can switch things defensively because he's got great size. He just brings a whole nother dimension with the basketball. He's a hard guy to guard, and his best days are ahead of him too. We got to get him 100% healthy, and better days.
Christian and then WRC.
What was your assessment of Dylan Grant, Lathan Somerville, and Tyson being in the starting lineup tonight?
Yeah, I will tell you, they have been fantastic in practice. So they earned that opportunity, and they gave us good minutes. Dylan Grant's coming. He's blocking shots. He's got length. He's got good poise. But we need everyone to keep getting better. And Tyson has been, probably our most consistent practice player. So he deserved that. But Jeremiah comes off the bench and gives us unbelievable energy and plays a zillion minutes too. I'm never really worried about who's starting. I want to make sure everyone's ready to play, and that's what I was, most proud of. But those two guys have worked very hard and are really productive.
WRC.
Coach, previous game we were talking about it was the least points in a game, but this one, the 3 guys with you, 59 points combined. Just what was that difference in terms of offense, and what was just connecting this time?
I think they're like the 5th best defensive team in the country too. So we played a great defensive team, and were able to score. We didn't turn the ball over. That was a huge key because they generate a lot of turnovers. And, we made some timely plays, and we made some plays at the rim. And then, obviously, when you get to the free throw line, it helps you. But we just played better, more connected, all the way around. And, when you got Ace hitting, 20 points and 10 rebounds and doing some other things, blocking 3 shots, that helps your numbers.
Chris.
Steve, just with being connected for 40, as you said, what was the difference? What was the key tonight to make that happen and kind of for everybody to be on the same page the way they need to?
I just think, the guys, know they got to figure it out. We're at the halfway mark, and we practiced well for 2 days. They were smiling. I love when Jeremiah's smiling and not refereeing. He's unbelievable. And I was happy to see that, and then the way they were communicating on the bench and in the huddles was just, fantastic. We're growing up and right in front of us, and we're able to be rewarded today for doing all the things you need to do to be a good basketball team.
In the back there, and then Jerry.
And Coach, they cut the lead to 1 with 2:07 left. What did you see? Your team went on a 13-5 run to end it. What did you see over that?
Yeah, I mean, we've been in games like this too, and we talked about finishing on the other end of the floor too. Like, we got big rebounds, we made some plays. I even thought like he had a layup that like he doesn't miss, and we had some other opportunities really to put the game, maybe away. But that's the kind of team that keeps attacking, and they got some players, but it was great down the stretch to execute, make your free throws, get those big stops, and hold them to 68 points. They hit the big three at the end, but 65 is our number, and we had them right at that number.
Sure. Dylan, at what point did you know I'm back, like I have my burst back, and how did that feel to be back?
Man, I don't think there's an exact time, but I think just like the feel of the game and this, how my team has really trusted in me and Coach Pike trusted in me just made me feel like, like I was maybe sick or out for a little bit, but I'm going to come back with the same role, and we just going to do whatever we got to do to win. So, I mean, that was the biggest thing, was just winning.
And Jeremiah, what was it like having Dylan back? How much of a difference does that make when you have him making plays and showing his burst?
Yeah, like Coach said, leading scorer in the Big Ten speaks for itself. Before he was sick, I mean, probably the best guard in the Big Ten too. So, I mean, it speaks volume when he's back and he's healthy and he's being Dylan Harper. So,
one more for Steve. Zach Martini, 13 minutes, gave you good minutes on both sides of the ball. What kind of gave you the indication he was ready to go, and what do you think of what he chipped in?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was, fantastic. He had 2 great practices, first and foremost, but leading up to this. But, he's able to stretch the floor and do some things for us, and I thought he was locked in. And, I thought, honestly, he gave us great minutes. I thought Emmanuel gave us fantastic minutes. Like, he was a presence around the basket. He caught some passes that, were hard to catch for a guy, that big, running the floor against physical guys. But, I liked our whole bench. Our bench was fantastic. They gave us energy. They were connected. They gave us defense. Mike, huge free throws down the stretch, so proud of the guys. There's obstacles, and, they got to, fight through it, and everyone wants everything, but, it's one of those things. You got to earn it, and they did today, and he certainly gave us great minutes.
In the back, and along with Brian.
Steve, congrats on the win. You mentioned Dylan Ace, 30 combined points, but the rest of the guys, every guy checking in today scored, which you can need down the stretch, obviously the rest of the season. And what can you say about the guys? Is everybody contributing, buying in, and when they're called upon to go in the game, make plays?
Yeah. They just had a good energy about them. Everyone accepted their, roles and how we needed them to play. We really talked a lot about their leading scorer and not letting him get easy touches and do all that. Held him to 0 field goals, which was awesome, and we always try to cut the leading scorer out, and this was one of those that we were able to do that. And we need everybody. I mean, everyone's so important and has to, chip in and help us any way that they can.
Last one, Brian.
Two quick ones. This was your 8th different starting lineup. Do you think you found something with this lineup, the rotations you use?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get too caught up in starting lineups. I know everybody else does, and the kids do too. But, Jeremiah played starting minutes tonight, and he was, a huge impact on the game, and so was our bench. So, we'll just keep plugging away. I mean, Dylan Grant, gives us some length and some emergency defense. He's bouncy. He's, coming in a lot of ways. And Acuff's been very productive in games, and he's doing a good job giving us some, leadership and stuff like that. But, the good part of starting 11 guys is they know they're only one day away from, being in the starting lineup. I have faith in all of them, and, they just need to be ready. And I'm more excited about the other guys that didn't, and they were ready. Guys that didn't start, there was no pout. It was whatever I can do, to win, and that's the sign of team growing.
Quick follow-up there. Jordan was averaging 22 minutes coming into today. He didn't play. Just what was the reason behind that?
I love Jordan. I love the rotation today. We got a lot of guys in. I like the feel of it and the vibe, and, he'll have his day too, just like everybody does. But I love Jordan, and, he'll come back and he'll keep working. But, I like the rotation. I like the matchups, and we just went with that.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much.